trembling and nervous because you're not sure how your very first performance would come to the audience. But today I thought you gave a fantastic performance. I think he deserves a round of applause. When I heard the project title, Looking Forward, I was wondering, looking forward to what? But in that short 5 minutes in your presentation, you showed us in that short speech that your presentation could be a snapshot about what your life could be all about, your hopes and aspirations, and more importantly, the things that you were disappointed with in life. I was truly very mesmerized by your speech. In fact, in the 10 years I've been in Toastmasters, your Project 1 speech must truly rank among the top 3 that I have ever heard before. Now, many of us may have heard this particular dictum that a picture tells 1,000 words. And Chin-Po today was truly masterful at giving us wonderful pictures. I thought the PowerPoint slides which you showed up earlier was very powerful, it was effective, because of a few things. Number one, they were carefully chosen. There were no words or minimal use of words in those pictures, but each picture showed a particular aspect of your life. I really like the part about the Transformers, about suicide, and you made fun of that particular aspect in your life when you were much younger. I'm just wondering, how come you did not take that plunge? The pictures of food showed another aspect of your life because it showed you relaxed, calm. And unlike a Project 1 speaker who's standing up here for the first time, it showed you in who you truly are. You know, someone who's relaxed, at peace, and calm with himself. But the picture which truly touched me the most was the picture of a blank slide, because it showed to me how deep and dark that period in your teenage life was. Now that pictureless picture was the most powerful thing that you actually showed in your presentation, and I really like that. When I saw you coming up here to speak, there were a few things that came to my mind. Now you are not, even though the both of you are wearing similar colored shirts or attire grey and grey, you were not as immaculately dressed as Vicky over here. In fact, you came across as being quite awkward and quite ill at ease with yourself. But I thought that was your greatest strength. Because many of us may have heard speakers who are powerful technically speaking, who may be able to use eloquent words, but how many of us have been touched by speakers who are truly honest and earnest? Today I thought that speaker was you. When you came up here, it took courage to talk about deep things, deep and dark things, suicide, about how lonely you felt. And in all honesty, Chin-Po, I felt the same thing that you did when I was in my teenage life. You know, I never had many friends, and in fact in Toastmasters in these 10 years, I've never managed to get more than 10 close friends. So when you gave up that speech earlier, when you came up here, in the short 5 to 7 minutes, you truly touched me in a way that no other speaker actually did ever before. You mentioned stratagem 86, which is, you know, run if you have a failure of losing. But let me tell you something that may hope to elevate and to motivate you. It is by the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu, when he says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Today, you have taken that single step. Toastmaster.